was saying today about his trust in you to use you in different situations. I feel this is a game where you were really able to show that.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I've kind of been up and down the lineup first kind of 10 plus games here, and that's kind of been my bread and butter, my kind of my whole entire career. Got a different role, throughout the course of games and kind of through the stretch here. So I'm comfortable playing kind of any position and kind of whatever's thrown my way on a nightly basis. Kind of hit the ground rolling that way.
Why do you think you are comfortable in like any position up front? Is it hockey IQ or how do you describe it?
It's because nobody's really given me a chance, and I've always had to grind. So it's kind of whatever position and the opportunity that's, when I came into the league, I realized that I wasn't going to take anybody's position on the top 9 forwards or anything along those lines. So kind of had to reinvent my game, and I was a center my whole life, and then started playing a little bit more wing and just kind of learning as I go and watching some of the older guys in front of me and just picking it up as I go and try to, play certain positions in order to gain coaches' trust that way.
So what goes through your mind when you walk in the morning and you see your name a little bit higher up on the whiteboard? Do you get a little more juiced up for?
No, I mean, it's just another game. I think depending on, situations and stuff, you kind of have to play a little bit different games sometimes, and just it's kind of situational hockey. And I think when you're on the bottom, 2 lines or so, I think your role kind of, and I think I know my role kind of throughout all of this, and it's just kind of, playing that game that pushes the people next to you to keep going too. And I think that's kind of what I've been, trying to do my whole entire career. And it doesn't really matter where I kind of slot in the lineup every single night. I still try to play that kind of simple game. And, I think if you go to the right areas, no matter who you're playing with, good things are going to happen.
What's stood out to you about William since you've gotten here and gotten to know him a little bit?
He's smooth. That's one thing. It just seems like no matter what situation in the game, he's just so smooth out there, calm, collected, and he's able to make a lot of great plays and make a lot of people around him, better players too, and put them in good situations. And it's kind of that vision on the ice. Whenever he has the puck, he's a threat type of thing, and I think you can learn a lot from watching him too.
What was said in the room after Spezza from Giordano and the Simmons goal?
Yeah, no, I mean, those are, 3 guys that they work their tail off every single night. So for them to have that tic-tac-toe, I mean, it was a beautiful goal, and those are some of our leaders in our room. So I think a lot of guys feed off that as well.
You take a little time to appreciate from the start of the year with Seattle, obviously a very tough playoff situation, to the role you have here and now on the verge of playing a role as you guys go to postseason.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's awesome to be a small part of something bigger, making a playoff run there. And, I think I learned a lot in Seattle, and then also coming here, you look at some of the big dogs and the big guys that, they're some of the best players in the league, if not the best players in the league. And, it's fun to be a small part of that too, to hopefully help them, get over the top.
The team's been on quite a run since you and Gio arrived here. What do you like the most about what you're seeing from the team as a whole?
Yeah, I mean, I think we're coming together, and I think, it's sticking up for one another in all aspects of the game, and I think supporting one another all throughout the ice. And me and Gio have come over here and tried to fit in as best we can. And I think having a guy like Gio who's got 1,000 games under his belt, does a lot of good things on the defensive side. And for me personally, just trying to work hard every single night, and there's so many good players on this team. I think there's a lot of depth. That's what I've seen so far, and it's exciting to be a part of. And every single night, you got a chance to break the ice and win games. And like I said, it's fun to be a small part of something like this to hopefully get over the top.